Now the question over here is redundant connection. In this problem, a tree is an undirected graph that is connected and has no cycles. What you have to do is you have to return an edge that can be removed so that the resulting graph is a tree of n nodes. If there are multiple answers, you return the answer that occurs last in the input. So essentially, it's asking you to return an edge that is causing the cycle, and that will make it a tree. So this uses a union find data structure, which is the code is quite standard for most union find questions, if not all. So firstly, you start with getting n, which is the length of the edges. You have parent, then you have size, which is 1 times n plus 1, length of edges plus 1. Every group starts exactly with one member. Then you have the find function. So this is a while loop, and what it's doing is that if the parent of x is equal to x, x will represent its group and we are done. If not, then we will continue this while loop. In this line over here, the highlighted one, it repoints x at its grandparent. This is the grandparent. So we are skipping a level. Doing this on every lookup progressively flattens the structure, so repeated find calls on the same nodes get faster. And then x equals to parent of x, so we are stepping upward. Because the previous line already replaced parent of x with the grandparent, so this jumps 2 levels per iteration. At the end, we return x. Then is union, which takes in a and b. So we are checking over here, we are finding the roots of a and b groups. Then if RA equals to RB, we simply just return false. So this means same representative means A and B are already connected by a path built from earlier edges. And adding this edge would just create a cycle, so it's the redundant one. So if size of RA is less than size of RB, you do a swap. So parent of RB is equal to RA, you're setting this, so this is the union itself. A single pointer right. The smaller group's root now differs to the larger group's root, and the two groups become one. And then size of RA plus equals size of RB. So the merged group's member count. So size of RB is now meaningless, but also harmless. So RB is no longer a root, so nothing ever reads it. And then at the end, you return true. So these are your helper functions, and then you will iterate through. So for UV in edges, if not union, so this is how we will get out of the loop. If not union UV, you just return, you get out of the loop. And at the end, you are passing an empty array.